Hello everyone, I'm doing my first video in about a half month here. And it's mostly just a show off of my current Terraria world. I have three to be exact. I have one I use for experiments or testing, or when I need to get some extra resources like a ton of dirt, which I probably won't be using that world for a while considering how much resources I've picked up so far. I have a second world which I have played on a whole lot. But the only thing is, it's already in hard mode, and there is corruption under my house, and I know it's eventually going to spread up. I'm going to lose all my NPCs and everything. I decided I'm going to better prepare for a new world. I got everything I need, and I've gotten to the point where I can probably even contest the twins, which I did fight them once. I killed one of them, and the other one ran off because it was daytime. I would have gotten I would have killed the other one because he was basically a quarter health. But sadly, I took too long. This is my current world. This is my newest one. It's not fully complete, or everything down here. Let me just cut my map off. Everything down here would be full of gold chests. I don't like using regular chests. I prefer gold or any of the special kinds. I have a regular chest over here for storing my monster, my boss spawner crafting items. This world is Crimson. The other two are Corruption, so I'm going to be playing this on Crimson. I am making 4 holes to the underworld, 2 on either side of my jungle, and then 2 on either side of my house, so the Crimson and Hollow can't affect me. Also, another reason I wanted a new world is because the um, the corruption on my main world has spread through my jungle. It's already in the underground section of my jungle. I see it a lot. I've already killed the queen bee on it because I was exploring that jungle for a while. Currently, I have 1 hole complete. It took me 32 minutes, over 100 dynamite, and a couple hundred bombs. I'm not going to go down, but it definitely goes all the way to the underworld. I reached it about a little over 32 minutes into doing it, so it took me a good while. This world I'm currently in is not in hard mode. I'm waiting until I get my holes done to my underworld. I can actually just do this to do it. This is my current inventory. I've got mana crystals, but I got full mana now. I've had it for a while. All my items. I have a legendary cutlass, which I picked up during a pirate invasion. I got a mithril drill. I haven't changed out for a while. I need adamite, which I have in my main world, but I don't think I have enough to make the adamite forge and enough adamite bars for an adamite drill. And I have a mithril chainsaw. I picked this up off Traveling Merchant, which I think is the only place or only person you can get it from. I made this a while back. I would highly recommend getting it. I used the Uzi as a replacement. This is definitely better because its accuracy is so much better from what I've seen, and it definitely uses less ammo. I used only this weapon during a goblin invasion. I had roughly 4,000 or 3,996 rounds. Basically 4 full stacks. Barely used 200 through a whole goblin invasion. If I was using an Uzi, I would have definitely used over half this ammo. I've gotten Spelunker potions. I need to make a farm on this world, which I have some seeds for, but it's going to be down here. I have Crimson on both flanks of my world. I think I have a total of 4 biomes worth. This is a large world as well. I've killed Skeletron Prime, which is why I have this Bone Welder, because I've explored the dungeon a little bit, but not as much as I would like to. You can also tell that I've killed Eye of Cthulhu and Skeletron for my trophies. I am working on a vertebrae farm, which it's not going very well so far, so I can fight the Brain of Cthulhu, get its trophy, and just have this insanely good gold farm. First time I played Terraria, the first world I made, that's what I did. I had a good Brain of Cthulhu farm going, and it went swimmingly. I didn't really have to worry about money very much. I mean, it did take me some time to get to platinum, but I had no problem with it. It was definitely more than I needed. Currently, this is not a very rich world. As you can see, I don't have that much. Let me actually... Hey, I got an extra gold. I need to put up my ropes. My spare ones, at least. And here's all my seeds. I'm going to be planting them at some point. I haven't gotten a Shiverthorn farm up. I have a very small one in my primary world. It's about 3 clay pots big. Not even joking about that. But I definitely want to start up a farm, a proper soil farm, not a pot farm. Because if you don't know what Terraria, if you haven't played Terraria and you don't know this, there are 2 types of farms. There's a soil farm and a pot farm. A pot farm is what people tend to use in the beginning stages of their world or of their farming, where they don't have many seeds and they can't stand to accidentally break their crops. In Minecraft, if you break a wheat crop or practically any crop early, you'll get at least 1 seed back. If you plant a carrot and you break it immediately, you'll get 1 carrot. On Terraria, if you plant a seed and immediately break it, you get nothing back. You have to wait till the plant is mature to get seeds back. So if you just started your farm and you only got 1 seed of that type, it is extremely devastating when you lose it, especially if there's a rare plant like Shiverthorn. I have plenty in this world, apparently, because I haven't been going out to harvest them. And since I have 2 or 3 snow biomes, I think. But it's definitely not the easiest plant to get a hold of, as I've seen right now. Especially Deathweed. Now that is a very hard plant to get, along with Fire Blossom. I have yet to start a proper Fire Blossom farm because of its difficulty. I've tried it in my original world I made, but it did not work, and I need to make a new one. And then soil farming is the basically end game of farming. You have a large area of whatever that item is planted on, or that plant is supposed to be grown on, and you start a long line of it and you just plant seeds. And this is where you have so many seeds you don't have to worry about losing a few. This is very common for Blinkroot as well, at least the way I've done it. You just come through with I usually use a gun. I like to use a gun, get on the right level. 1 bullet saves me so much time. And it makes it extremely easy to do. The only problem I see the downside, is the space required and the time required to plant seeds. Otherwise, it's a very efficient way to go. I think I can get about 100 Blinkroot off of my main Blinkroot farm in my main world, which, not this one, this is still my secondary until I can get it started properly. Anyway, this has just been a short world showcase. I plan on showing some of the more things as I make them. Anyway, thanks for watching. I plan to do some more Terraria videos later on, and I'll see you in the next video.